Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Man, I guess I'm ruffling all kind of feathers, man, and I'm just getting started. See, the thing is, like I told y'all, and like y'all seen some of these videos when I tell y'all I got some other videos I posted, but man, y'all done did everything from talk bad about my mama. Y'all seen that, God rest her soul. Called my mama bitches and it made fun of my dead mama, and y'all thought that was cute. Y'all done made things of my dogs, pictures of my dogs and shit. Not dogs, so I'm sorry. Y'all done took pictures of my kids and talked shit about my kids, and y'all done did a lot of nasty shit, you know what I mean? What else y'all do? Y'all literally made up stories about me impregnating some woman and all this crazy shit and had her husband about ready to kill her. Y'all done put lawsuits on me. Y'all done talk reckless in every kind of way. Y'all done reported my pages. Y'all done called my kid's mama and made up lies to her before. And y'all just done did all kind of scandalous shit. And it ain't gonna change. For now, 12 years, I've been on the same mission where I talk about dogs. I'm not talking about y'all mamas. I'm not talking about some of y'all whorish behavior. I'm not talking about none of the things that y'all do on the personal level. That's y'all personal business. And y'all getting y'all feathers ruffled because I'm touching a sweet spot about the dogs. Now check it out. This chick, I guess she wanted some shine. Brittany Han. Everybody sending me her posts. So Brittany says, I don't know how I started following Terrell's page on IG, but what a negative shit show. Oh, Brittany's hurt, ain't she? This isn't the late 90s or early 2000s anymore. Some seem to be stuck in a time simulation and think the game and the style doesn't evolve. I can understand the dislike for exotics from viewpoints, but going after every registry, taking videos from people's pages and post and bash current studs and registries and anything you don't agree with. Every dog has its day, and what it was then isn't necessarily now. You have to find something productive to do to turn the negativity into positivity from getting getting too old for it. All right, first of all, let me speak now, mother shit. First of all, Brittany, my grandma, God rest her soul, you know what I mean? She had one serious rule when we would talk, you know what I mean? She said you can be offended by anything in the world, but you never should be offended by the truth. You know what I mean? You never should be offended by the truth. You never should be offended. If you a hoe and somebody called you a hoe, well, hey, what are you offended for? If you fat, what are you offended for? If you skinny, what are you offended for? If you like me, a lump of muscle, what are you offended for? People be, oh, I don't like the size of your arm. That's too much muscle. Man, fuck you. I don't care. It's the truth. I'm not going to say it ain't. Maybe it's too much muscle for you. Maybe, maybe I'm ugly. Like Biggie say, black and ugly as ever. I'm not offended by your opinion, and I'm damn sure not offended by the truth, any truth that you hit me with. So when you come on my pages, Brittany, and you talk about you don't know how you started following me, you followed me because I'm a fucking legend. You followed me because I was kicking real shit about dogs, but now I don't fit your agenda. So now you don't want to follow me. Now you're offended. But I have never posted one dog on there and told any bad truth on this. Bad truth would be a lie. I posted dogs with crooked legs. I posted dogs that have died. I've posted things about abnormalities. I've posted the dog abuse. I've posted about horrible conditions. I've talked about the show scene. Yeah, you brought up registries. Yes, I've talked about registries that allow dogs in the ring that cannot breathe. Dogs with super high rears. Dogs that are moving around and waddling and should not ever be in the show ring. Yes, I've talked about them because they are a disgrace to this breed. See, I put work in so I can say that. And even people who have not put that that work in, but have common sense of a dog, has the ability to speak these truths. You talking about the current studs. Yes, I've talked about some of these sorry ass motherfucking current studs who are deformed themselves, who have mixed breeds, who are not supposed to be in there, who are falling out dying at 12 days old and already got puppies and all kind of shit. I've talked about all these son of a bitches. So at the end of the day, you tell me, Brittany, where I have lied on anybody. I put up a post and I talked about Dax. You are correct. Dax did have a high rear. Dax did die trying to have a breeding. That's what he did. Coming and going at the same time. He out just like that. Did I lie? So what the fuck are you offended by? Did I lie about his straight stifles? Did I lie about his breathing problem that you could hear very loudly on the video when he had just got up to walk around? Did I lie about the fact that his back looked like a ski ramp that, you know what I mean, that you could put into the damn Winter Olympics and they might get too much hang time? All kind of records is going down. Did I lie about that? It's no lies in what I said. Did I lie about the fact when I put up a post? Maybe that's what got you in your feelings. So I'm going to talk about that post today. But did I lie about the fact when I challenged the Dax Nation to show me 100 living offspring, not grandkids, not the ones that y'all bred 32 times and y'all mixed them with other bloods to try to get survival up out of them. I'm talking about his kids. A dog that brags about having almost 5,000 or more than 5,000 kids. Today, y'all can't show me 100. Did I lie about that? I never lied. I never lied. So are you offended by me? Are you offended by what I say? Are you offended by negativity? But the problem with the idea of negativity is, you're right. It is a lot of negativity on my page. It's very negative that people think it's okay to breed dogs the way that y'all been breeding them. It's very negative that when you see a dog that's obviously in pain and doesn't have the proper structure and is broke down from the shoulders down, that you don't say nothing. It's bad when you see dogs that have very, very bad breathing issues. You don't say nothing. It's bad when we see dogs stacked on tables and they can't stand and they fall over and you don't say nothing. It's bad that when we put genetics in there with elongated palates and dogs are falling out at shows because they can't breathe. You don't say nothing. It's bad that when we have to cut all the audio off of our videos because the dogs now breathe so loudly that it's a red flag that their breathing is probably going to kill them within the next 2-3 years. You don't say nothing though. It's bad that when the most popular breeder in y'all world that y'all allow to come in the ring can do a stack off and the dogs are literally out there dying to the point that another puppy miller who had some of his blood in the stack off makes a video screaming about the dog not being able to breathe, and literally a month later it's a story on the Facebook that this dog died in the bed with a child throwing up on his own vomit, and not no more than 2 weeks later his owner is saying, I'm gonna find a dog, his sister who got a cleft lip, old Lippy, and we gonna line breed her to remake the dog that died in the bed choking on his own vomit and couldn't live to 3 years old like all of the rest of his siblings. You damn right, that's very negative, and you should say something about it and not say anything about me. See, the difference is if I went out and I talked about who's sucking dick for show wins, if I went out and I talked about who was punching their wife through a wall, if I went out and talked about who had to run out the house to get away from their crazy ass baby's daddy who was doing this and doing that, if I was talking about who was selling show wins, if I was talking about all of these personal things and who's selling this and who doing this and who doing that and all that nasty shit that I refused to talk about even when I was a part of the show with Bobby Deans, see, then that's something that I could understand you complain about. But when I'm talking about saving a breed from mortality because these people have abused this breed and have made this dog way, way less than what it is, you damn right. This is not the 90s. This is not the 2000s, because the dogs from the 90s and the 2000s didn't need fans. They didn't need special treatment to live. And their lifespan, their life expectancy was closer to 13 or 14 years compared to now, 3 or 4 years. You're right. This is not the 90s or the early 2000s. That's not being negative. That's being truthful. We didn't have a problem with dogs falling out at shows and dying. We didn't have a problem with dogs not being able to reproduce properly because they're all screwed up. We didn't have a problem with dogs who couldn't breathe. We didn't have a problem with dogs being thrown in trash cans at shows because they are freaked out when people people are around them. We didn't have those problems. We didn't have limousine back dogs, super high rears, super straight hawks, bad hips. We didn't have those problems in the 90s and the 2000s. And the reason why I jump on this page, I don't make a penny. I am not monetized on Instagram. I'm not monetized on Facebook. I don't make a penny from this. It's because unlike most of you people, I still care about this breed surviving, and I still care about these animals. I'm not happy to go off and post the things that I have to post to bring up what I bring up. Let me start this up so I can get some lighting going back on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not happy to post the things that I post. I wish I did not have to post the things that I post. I really do. But Brittany, if you so fucking mad about the negativity, maybe you should do something about it, because I'm not the negativity. I'm just the person that speaks on it. If this community didn't give me a bunch of deformed dogs, if this community didn't give me a bunch of dogs that are dying way before their time, if this community didn't give me a situation where these dogs were broke down from the floor down and it looks like the breed is driving to extinction and we are being made fun of worldwide and have current legislation to the point that veterinarians won't even fuck with our dogs, you right, I would say nothing. I would be happy and I would be in a show ring judging very nice dogs instead of having to kick people out. That's the truth. It's no fucking jealousy. Yes, it's hate. And the hate comes by way of I hate what people have done to our dogs and I hate what people have done to our community. So if y'all want to paint me as the devil or whatever and try to change the narrative, tell me where I'm lying at. Because your problem is not with me. Your problem is with the truth. And if you would rather live that beautiful lie than to face the nasty truth, don't put that shit on me because you too weak to face what's going on in this community. Until next time, y'all, much love. God bless. Peace.